I'm not gonna say the number but it's 4. Kanye, Jay, Pac, Wayne.
You got
4 most influential rappers of all time.
In there now too.
Not the 4.
No,
not the 4.
No,
the 5.
You know why I don't put Chief Keef in there? Because Chief Keef didn't influence like the world. He influenced a sound of a region. Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? JR the Star here. So recently, Charlamagne the God appeared on the What podcast featuring Moose Jones and Nyla and denied the impact of Chief Keef globally in hip-hop. Now, fans worldwide had many choices of words to say to the controversial radio personality, saying that he must be crazy because Chief Keef definitely influenced an entire generation, with one person saying, Charlamagne off that booger sugar, without Chief Keef, 70% of the relevant or rappers today wouldn't be here. And another person said, Charlamagne old raccoon face ass only wanted attention. That's why he said that about Chief Keef. Breakfast Club is dead, and he's about to fade away soon, and he knows it. As we all know, the drillway was a very aggressive and deadly era in Chicago, where many artists were rapping about the crimes and other unfortunate events that took place in their trenches, which they call home. Now, Chief Keef actually was a rising figure during this time, all the way dated back as far as to 2011, when he dropped the song I Don't Like, which brought worldwide attention to the environment, particularly the south side of Chicago. Now, as we all know, the song I Don't Like was later remixed by Kanye, Pusha T, Big Sean, and Jadakiss, so it's very obvious that he was doing something right. If legends like this in the game, like Kanye and Jadakiss, want to hop on your song, it's evident that you're rising to some form of stature and going in the right direction. Now, artist that actually appeared on the Breakfast Club to actually defend Chief Keef's name, aka Big Sosa, was actually G Herbo, another Chicago rap legend. We actually went on to say that if Sosa wasn't here, there wouldn't be a lot of artists that came after him because he actually influenced a generation. He talked about obviously how Sosa actually grew up with a lot of his fans because he was only 16 when he came out with that song. So a lot of the fans that basically are accustomed to his music were around the same age, even younger, and actually grew to like the sound, grew to like everything that he did, whether it was the hair, whether it was the rapping, whether it was basically anything that he did, the True Religion jeans. Like, he had a lot of impact on the youth because people were looking up to him because he wasn't that much years older than them and he's making good music, and you already know rap is very influential. And when you look at it in retrospect, it's actually true. It's like the dreadlocks, the face tattoos, it's all an influence of Sosa, and we're not even talking music yet. Now, I'm sure you guys are gonna say, Lil Wayne started making dreadlocks and face tattoos popular, and this is true, and I'm not denying this, but what I am saying is, each generation has a different leader that they look up to. Our parents had Nas, Snoop Dogg, Tupac. The generation after them had Lil Wayne, Jeezy, Gucci Mane, and our generation has Chief Keef, Lil Durk, G Herbo, Youngboy. It's all about perspective in this case. Now, am I saying Charlamagne the God was wrong about Chief Keef? Yes, I am. Charlamagne was actually very wrong about Chief Keef. You're talking about Chief Keef, a 16-year-old kid from the trenches of Chicago who started a new style of rap that wasn't necessarily about the rap lyrics, more about the beat and getting energized, man. Rap has changed over the years from being a lyrical genius like someone like maybe Nas or Tupac, where they're saying stuff that really just makes sense to click with your brain, to music that doesn't necessarily have to have the most meaning, but it just sounds good and just resonates with the audience, man. Chief Keef was definitely one of those artists that it wasn't really about his lyrics, really about how it made you feel, and that's the whole point of music, man, emotional appeal. It's like, sure, he may not have been a lyrical genius, but that doesn't take away from the influence that he had on the youth. Before 2020, nobody even knew what the fuck drill was. Like, Chief Keef actually made it popular. He had other areas such as Italy, you have Italian drill, you have UK drill, of course, and the biggest one yet, primarily right now, New York drill. When we talk about New York drill and the amount of success that these new artists are having, Chief Keef is the godfather who set the blueprint out for these new artists. It's like, I feel like every New York artist we see, we always see someone that we can compare them to from Chicago. It's like we see Keef from the King of the Bronx, of course. We always think about him and he kind of resembles King Von. And no, I'm not talking about the alleged bodies and the screech. I'm talking about rapping ability and how aggressive and basically expressive he is in his storytelling abilities. We think about D-Thang G's, the YG member from the Bronx. We think about Lil Durk's older brother D-Thang. It's like, I feel like it's all people that we can compare to when it comes to different type of music. When we think about Chief Keef, I don't want to make a reach and say Shawty K, but it's like Shawty K got that stupid, crazy energy when it comes to rapping. It's like, rap is about how you can make a crowd feel. Like, your lyrics don't even gotta hit that way. It could just make people feel well and they'll vibe out to your music. It's like, I'm not saying Shawty K is gonna be as big as Chief Keef. We don't, who knows? Like, he's doing well for himself right now. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to energy, there's easiness to compare that people from Chicago, people from New York, because they're kind of copying that blueprint and becoming very successful. Even another rapper, Lil Nar, actually said, I'm in Spain right now, and the biggest rappers here just told me to learn English to understand what Chief Keef says. Do you know how hard it is to speak English if that's not your primary language? And these people from Spain are learning English just to sing another rapper's song and then trying to say that's not influence. Come on, Charlamagne, we gotta be real here, man. But also we gotta realize is, obviously Chief Keef isn't the first artist that people learn English just to sing their songs, but we gotta acknowledge that they're showing him love, which means that he does have an impact when it comes to globally, because Spain is in Europe, US is North America. Like, come on now, Chief Keef is known globally, and we gotta respect that and put him on the Mount Rushmore for sure. If you've been to any concert of some sort, whether it's Rolling Loud, the Wireless Festival, Finito and I Don't Like are staple songs played to hype out every crowd before any major artist comes out. They don't even have to be a drill rapper or a rapper. People are playing Finito and I Don't Like. Chief Keef's hit songs to prepare an audience to basically be received from a performer. It's like, I know Chief Keef was banned from performing in Chicago just because like the gang politics and the violence, because they obviously know he was affiliated with the gang there, Brick Squad, I'm pretty sure. And he can't perform there because people are going to want to kill him, and his safety's at jeopardy, which is obviously a must. Got to protect that. But it's like, ever since he moved to LA, he may have not been putting out most music, been going on tour, but it's like, we can't forget that Chief Keef is still him. Like, he still influenced a whole wave. He influenced the True Religions, the Dreads. It's like, you see a lot of these young Atlanta artists who are obviously such as like Baby Santana and all these new kids. I know Tekka's not from Atlanta, but the new kids that rock the dreads, rock the designer jeans, like, a lot of that influence is from Chief Keef. Like, people don't want to admit it because he may not be as big of an artist right now, or may not be in their top 10 and people don't talk about him, but he had a lot of influence on the youth when it comes to style, and especially rapping. Like, you think people don't want to grow their dreads to shoulder length to shake their head like that? Like, come on, man. We can't deny the facts. We got to speak the truth, and Chief Keef is definitely very impactful when it comes to globally, worldwide, and hip-hop. Now, if you're interested in videos like these, make sure you subscribe and watch my true crime series, because there's a lot to talk about in this industry.